Technology literally changes lives. It has made us more able to communicate, to create, to access information, to demonstrate our knowledge, our understanding. And what's true for us is equally as true for children and young people with special educational needs and disabilities. In the area of literacy, reading, writing, spelling, there are two particular ways in which it does this. And there's nothing particularly unusual about them either, because you and I are likely to be using both of these in our everyday lives. The first is in the tools it enables us to use. When you're writing a text message, you may well use a predictor to speed up your input. When you are driving, you might listen to an audiobook. When you're walking on the street, you might dictate a text message, or you might do a search for information using your voice. Well, all these are ways that children and young people who have challenges with literacy are able to use in the way that they work too. The predictor that we use is the predictor that they could use. The text to speech and the speech to text, just the same for them. So one way is the tools it provides us with. The other is the processes. Now, when you're writing a document by hand, there's a number of things you have to do simultaneously. You decide what it is you want to put down. You have to remember how to spell it, the words you're using. You have to remember how to form the letters. And while you're remembering that, you also have to hang on to those words that you want to put down. When you're using technology to write, say a word processor, then you can stage that process and you can break it down into steps. The first one is to plan what you're going to write. Now, you can create a mind map, for instance, and allow it to structure your piece of work, or you could record what you want to say and use a voice note. After planning, the next process is to transcribe. That's literally getting the words down. Now, with a keyboard, the letters are given. You just have to find them. Or you might use your voice, or you might use a predictor to help you to get those words down. The next step is to edit. That is to amend, to look at the technical things like spelling and grammar and check that you got the words in the right order. Now here you could use a spell checker, you could use the text-to-speech to listen to what you've written so that you know that it actually says what you think it says. And eventually you mould it into the piece of work that you want to represent what you want to say. And then finally, the last stage is you publish it. Now, that could be simply by printing it, or it could be that you put it on a blog so the whole world can see it. Generally, for children, it's their teachers, their peers, their parents that will see that piece of work. But it literally could be anybody, anywhere. So we can take these powerful resources, these tools, these methods, these processes, and by using them with children and young people, we can help to meet the challenges that they're facing when it comes to reading, writing and spelling, and help them to demonstrate their own creativity, help them to communicate what it is they want to say, to show what they know. There's every reason why we should be putting these powerful tools in the hands of pupils, the tools that we ourselves use all the time, every day.